celebrate an esteemed lady whose mantra is as follows: give my best or nothing. Failure is never final. Mediocrity is not an option. Always be empathetic towards others. Be generous without seeking fame or favor. This honoree is the last of 12 children of the late Luke and Iris Joseph. She was born and raised right here in Sandy Point. Her educational journey began at Sandy Point Primary in 1970 and continued at Sandy Point High School and culminated at Sixth Form College, Bastia High School in 1995. Upon completion, she worked for 12 years in the private sector. However, in 1997, she made the transition into a self-employed entrepreneur selling baked delicacies, a profession that she still pursues. Although her favorite pastime is traveling to exotic places, she loves track and field. Whenever that season comes around, her love for the sport and her support for the CEMSS Eagles are unwavering. Her familiar voice of encouragement for the athletes could be heard at the Kim Collins Stadium throughout the inter-school weekend. Worthy of note is her contribution during the 2019 Athletic Championship. Ms. Joseph, along with her brother, were ever present to assist with the preparation and serving of meals. Additionally, when the opportunity presents itself, she never fails to send congratulatory remarks via the airwaves on Radio ZIZ. Annually, her delicacies have become staple on the menu of the CEMSS Eagle during their quest for victory. At the end of each championship, she generously rewards the team with a championship cake for all the Eagles to feast on. As a tall Sandy Pointer, this honoree never fails to offer support to her community and especially her alma mater, CEMSS, formerly SPHS. She is always proud to stand in the gap when necessary. Her personal message today is: here's to CEMSS, cheers to CEMSS, well done in all your accomplishments. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles E. Mills Secondary salutes Miss Claudia Joseph for being a loyal, unswerving, charismatic supporter. Dr. Nigel Wilson was born on the 2nd November 1976. He lived and was raised in the town of Sandy Point, where he pursued his basic formal education at the Sandy Point Primary School and subsequently Sandy Point Secondary School. He worked as a pharmacy technician in his father's pharmacy since the age of 13. In the year 1998, shortly after completing his associate certificate in computer programming and repairs, he left St. Kitts for Cuba to pursue a career in medicine, which he successfully completed in June of 2005. While practicing medicine and simultaneously working as assistant lecturer at his parents' Victoria College, he enlisted as a recruit in the St. Kitts Navy's Defense Force and later pursued officers training, receiving his Queen's Commission with the rank of lieutenant in 2008. Dr. Nigel Wilson has made contributions to the school by offering free medical care to our inter-school athletes over the years. His willingness to do so has assisted the team greatly in its preparation for the various competitive meets held in January and March. Dr. Wilson has also gone beyond human service, making it his business to be present at meets to give the athletes medical attention on site. In addition to this, Dr. Wilson has funded an award for the student with the best CSEC integrated science results at this institution. Today, we salute Dr. Norton Wilson, a generous, dedicated, civic-minded man.
Ladies and gentlemen, our third honoree for tonight, Miss Joy Prentice Davis. Miss Joy Prentice Davis attended the St. Teresa's Convent High School, where she completed her secondary school education and graduated in 1999. Upon leaving high school, Miss Joy Davis began her career in education at the St. Joseph's Roman Catholic School, now the Immaculate Conception Catholic School. From that very early stage, Miss Davis recognized her deep adoration and passion for children and learning, and so she enrolled at the Teachers Education Division at the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College in 2002. There, Miss Prentice Davis advanced her teacher education to the tertiary level for 2 years, graduating with her associate's degree in education in 2004. In August of 2014, Miss Prentice Davis received official word of her transfer to the Charles E. Mills Secondary School after being at the Bastia High School for 10 years. Miss Joy Prentice Davis is a loving, caring, and passionate teacher. This can be seen in the way she deals with the students in her class on a daily basis. Her motherly love and affection always stands out in the classroom. Quite often, you will see Miss Davis standing with her students to offer support in whatever task they are given, always offering words of encouragement. Miss Davis is well organized and takes great pride in any task that is set in front of her. Miss Joy Prentice Davis has dedicated 14 years of learning, enrichment, teaching, and education to young people. Her impetuous passion for education has been reflected and manifested in the numerous lives that she has impacted. The Charles E. Mills Secondary School salutes Miss Joy Prentice Davis, meticulous, diligent, and compassionate educator. Mr. Edgar Alexander Brown. Edgar Alexander Brown was born on the 2nd of October 1977. He began his formal education in his hometown at the Sandy Point Primary School and subsequently at the Sandy Point High School, then at the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College. After his graduation, he was employed by the government of St. Kitts in the Ministry of Finance after he had been turned down on his first attempt at teaching. During his time at the Ministry of Finance, he made strides to develop himself educationally, professionally, and subsequently enrolled as a student at the University of the West Indies, Cave Hill campus, from 2006 to 2009, where he earned a Bachelor's of Science degree in Public Sector Management. Mr. Brown uses his degree for both professional and community development, as he is involved in the leadership and management of many clubs in his community, such as the Etonic Sports Club, the AYPA Past Diocesan Council, and the Sandy Point Football Association. 2015 brought with it a shift in Edgar's professional career, as he was transferred to our illustrious institution as an agricultural science teacher. His honorees impact was felt immediately as he took on a number of roles within the school: Housemaster for Blue House, Staff Secretary, Self-Coordinator, and the manager of the school's athletic team, the Charles E. Mills Secondary School's Eagles. In his capacity as team manager, Mr. Brown managed the team effectively and efficiently. He always ensured that the athletes were adequately taken care of. He was a master solicitor. Hence, he spearheaded many of the fundraising activities of the team and the school by extension. His commitment and professionalism were always appreciated by the students, his colleagues, and parents alike. Today, our staff and students salute Mr. Edgar Brown for being a passionate and committed professional.
Good evening again. I wish to call Mr. Addison James, former education officer for the school. Mr. James, please join us here. Mr. James has been the education officer for the school for the last 2 years. He has now retired, and so we would like to acknowledge his contribution to the school by a little token of appreciation. So, this is the last time I'm going to be here, so I just want to remind you that tomorrow evening we are having a takeaway dinner at the school.